Okay, this is important. Recently, I've been playing Final Fantasy 12, The Zodiac Age on twitch.tv.com/Harris1. Go over there and check it out. I have VODs up on my secondary YouTube channel. Anyway, let me tell you why you don't remember Final Fantasy 12. So, a lot of people have played it. I mean, it's a mainline Final Fantasy game that came out on the PlayStation 2. It is what it is. A lot of people played it. Talking to the people who have played it recently, I found something. Everybody, and myself included, before I started playing it actually, thought that Vaan was going to be the most annoying character. Everybody hates Vaan. You know, the infamous scene of him asking how old Fran was, and the infamous section before that where he's running around the town shouting at people like an idiot. Everybody remembers those two things, but they don't remember something else. And it's something that I myself didn't remember until replaying it. If I didn't replay the Zodiac Age, I would have absolutely missed this. There are several points in the story where Fran gives a suggestion to the entire party. This is because that she knows a lot about magic and technology, and just she has a general idea of the stuff that's going on and where to get information and where to do stuff. When she tells the party, we have to go here, we should do this, we should do that, every single time that happens, there's a zoom in on Vaughn's face. And maybe it was because that this game originally was a PS2 game, that the facial expressions weren't exactly the easiest to read. But I've realized now that it's a look of disgust. They zoom in on Vaughn's face, and then Balthier has to step in and say something to the effect of, the first time it happens, for example, Balthier goes, "What? You don't see Mini Vieira, do you? Or you've never seen a Vieira," or something like that. And the next time it happens, Balthier goes, "If Fran says there's a way out, you can trust that there's a way out." Every time this happens, I realize Vaan isn't an annoying, obnoxious character. He's not like the Hope of Final Fantasy 12. Vaughn's just racist. Vaan is racist against Vieira. I counted several instances before the scene where he asks Fran how old she is, and there's like 5 or 6 instances of this. I'm going to put it up on screen.
Huh? The magics binding the door to the oubliette are quite strong. Too strong even for my talents.
That's why we'll get them to open it for us.
And just fight your way through.
How's going deeper into this place?
What's wrong? You don't trust her? Vieira's noses are sharp. If she says there's a way out, there's a way out.
What expression was that? I find Fran hard to read. Also, I pulled up 2 really big instances that stick out in my mind of this happening, but I promise you that there's more. Like I said, if you doubt me, I'm telling you, go play it. Go play Final Fantasy 12 again. You'll see it. It's there. A lot of people are also under the impression that Final Fantasy 12 is trying to rip off 7 or 10 or something else. They're wrong too. Final Fantasy 12 is actually a rip-off of Star Wars. Of all things, if you can believe it. Follow me, right? The Empire takes over a kingdom. The princess of that kingdom is the leader of a resistance and gets captured by the Empire. Put on a ship that you, the Luke Skywalker, aka Vaan, the Sky Pirate Balthier, aka Han Solo, Fran, the Vieira, aka Chewie, go to this airship to rescue the princess. Tell me that that's not Star Wars. But yeah, Final Fantasy 12 is actually a really fun game. I'm having a blast. I don't know why I didn't remember this game being better, but I'm gonna have to like rearrange my entire ranking of the older Final Fantasy games because it's just so good. But everyone that I've been talking to about it, I've had to clear up this misunderstanding because I feel like we've all misremembered Final Fantasy 12. for some reason or another. And I'm only realizing that now that I'm going through it a second time. Or not a second time, another time with this recent release. And it's like, wait a second, Final Fantasy XII is nothing like how I remembered it being. All of the problems that I thought were there are in different spots, like with the story and the characters. I actually don't hate Vaan. I hate Princess Ash. She's awful, but yeah, if you have a vague recollection of Final Fantasy XII, I highly recommend you go and check out the Zodiac Age and try and clear that up, because honestly, it kind of feels like I'm playing this game for the first time, even though I know for a fact that I've played this before. I know I beat this game. I still have the PlayStation 2 copy on my shelf. But anyway, it's been eating at me, so I had to do something for this. I had to make a video about it. I had to talk about it. I needed to tell someone. Anyway. I have another video planned for Final Fantasy XII coming soon, so I hope that you'll look forward to that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in another video.